the day. I will now just call upon my colleague, Ms. Zandile Nombande, to assist with the presentation on the logistics for the day in terms of occupational health and safety. Zaza?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mine is very short. I am Zandile Nombande, currently the Occupational Health and Safety Officer of the college. I am going to start with our emergency exits. We have two at this venue. We have one on that side, and we also have this one. So if we're going to go to the assembly point, those who are evacuating this side, they will go around the building and go and assemble at the front field. And those who are evacuating this side will go straight to the field as well. We also have ablutions. When you go out here on your right, just there's male ablutions and the female ones, and also that's where our sick bay is also located. We have the Belleville campus safety group. We have them here. If there is anything that anyone needs assistance of, please raise your hand and we will be there to assist you. Also outside we have our police. We also have our nurse and ER24. Thank you so much. That will be it. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Zandi. Today, Minister Zandi is very nervous. I don't know if it was both you and Deputy Minister are here. I could sense she's very nervous because she's normally very good. We call her the flight attendant because she would normally do it in that fashion. But please forgive her. Today is for us, some of us, is a very nerve-wracking day to be graced by both our minister and the deputy minister. If Dr. Nomusa was here also, it would have probably been much worse than worse. Thank you so much, Zandi. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a slight change on the program. Now you'll notice your program is not the same as mine. I'm sitting here with the amendments, but I'm just going to quickly take you through it. Honorable Minister Manamela has to attend an urgent engagement. I think between 10 and 10:30, he's probably going to leave very soon. And therefore we needed to amend the program as we would not want to miss out on what Minister has to share with us today. And apologies for that. You know, when you are a minister, you never know whether your day is going to actually turn out the way you planned it. So if your bosses call you, then you obviously have to go to be there. So I don't want to waste any more time, so we will just commence now by asking our Deputy Chairperson of Council, Ms. Gwen Job, to do the opening remarks. Ms. Job.
Good morning, everyone. Program Director, Honorable Minister of Education and Training, Mr. Buti Manamela, Honorable Deputy Minister Dr. Mimi Gondwe, Principal and CEO, Mr. Colin Brian Piquet, esteemed council members, distinguished guests, industry partners, representatives from CETAS and Quality Council, colleagues, members of the media, and our students, good morning and welcome. It is my honor on behalf of Northlink College to extend a warm and heartwarming welcome to each of you as we gather for the official opening of the Boilermaker Center of Specialization and the launch of our job fair here at Belleville campus. Today marks a very significant milestone for Northlink College. The institution continues to position itself as a leading provider of technical and vocational education, and the establishment of this center is indeed an important step in the strengthening of our contribution to South Africans' artisan development. We are particularly honored by the presence of the Honorable Minister. Minister, your ongoing support and commitment to advancing the post-school education and training sector are deeply appreciated. Your leadership continues to inspire confidence in what we do as a college. To our industry partners, including manufacturing, engineering, and related services sector education and training authority, Ms. Sita, thank you for walking this journey with us. Your collaboration ensures that our programs remain relevant, responsive, and aligned to the needs of a dynamic labor market. To our students, this center has been built with you in mind. May it serve as a space of learning, innovation, and opportunity as you prepare to enter the world of work. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this important occasion. We look forward to a productive and inspiring program ahead. I thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Chairperson, Ms. Gwen Job. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm also informed that Dr. Conway, Deputy Minister Conway, is also set to leave soon, I think within the next 5 minutes. So please don't be surprised if... No, same meeting, okay, so I've got the minutes wrong. But please don't be surprised if the Minister and the Deputy Minister do get up simultaneously and they have to leave us. I must say something in jest, Minister and Deputy Minister. I was watching you now. It's the first time I see a Minister and Deputy Minister. You know, you don't see that. You don't see that. You always expect there's this stature and seriousness. So thank you. You appreciate. No, not that I meant it was. Yes, not that I meant it was against the Deputy Chairperson, but I just admired the two of you just chit-chatting because we don't see that. It makes me feel at home. Needless to say, Minister, when you know here the Minister is coming, my boss puts us under pressure. Ooh, you've got to operate at the next level. So thank you so much, Deputy Chair. So as part of the change, colleagues and ladies and gentlemen, we are now not going to have the messages of support, but I'm going to ask our principal to do his opening and welcome. And then thereafter, we will ask our DDG to introduce the Minister. Mr. Pika, you are welcome to the stage.
There's only one principal. It can't be me.
It can't be you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Am I audible? Yeah? This thing is not adjusted to me, but it's fine. The Honorable Minister of Higher Education and Training, Mr. Manamela, the Honorable Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training, Dr. Mimi Gondwe, the Deputy Director General of the Department of Higher Education and Training, responsible for TVET, Mr. Zungu. I'm not going to use that other name. Let me leave it. Let me acknowledge the College Council in our presence, led by the Deputy Chairperson of the College Council. I want to also acknowledge the Acting CEO of Mersita, Mr. Mukhutsani. Allow me to then also acknowledge the presence of the National Chairperson of the South African Public Colleges Organization. Let me also acknowledge the presence of the Chairperson of the local SRC, Ms. Balulwa Gyankis. DM, I also got to see that you have acknowledged the second name, Mamelo. You are acknowledged. I really want to also acknowledge the principals and representatives from our sister colleges that are present here today. The members of both the regional office and national office of the Department of Higher Education and Training, you are acknowledged, industry partners, colleagues, distinguished guests, the paparazzi that is in the house, you are all acknowledged here. I also want to have a special word of welcome to our students. It is a privilege to host you at Northlink College today, and in particular at our Belleville campus, on the opening of our Boilermaker Center of Specialization. and of course the launch of the job fair, which together we have put this day together as a success. I must just mention, Minister and Deputy Minister, that the center that we are opening today has got 30 companies that are forming part and parcel of partnerships that we have. And when we spoke earlier on about us having 200 apprentices, they are spread across these 30 companies, not for the college, just for the center. Shenge, we are just talking about the Boilermaker Center today. And so anything that I'm saying about the center is related to the center and not to what we are offering at Northlink College. I want to acknowledge, Minister and Deputy Minister, that you are leading us. And in fact, your leadership makes it easy for us to expand and add value to the skills development in our country. And your support in this milestone today makes us to feel very important and want to continue doing the good work that we are doing. So today we are not simply unveiling the revamped facility that we are having, we are also unveiling opportunities, innovation, and progress in the skills revolution and in advancing the occupational offerings. Northlink College is proud to officially open the Boilermaker Workshop or Center of Specialization as a flagship facility established to accelerate high-quality artisan development in line with South Africa's national skills priorities. This center has been developed to support the implementation of the new Quality Council for Trades and Occupation accredited qualifications. DDG, I'm not saying it's QCTO qualifications. It is QCTO accredited qualifications, which represents a modernized industry-responsive approach to artisan training. The Boilermaker brings modern industry-aligned training to our students, preparing them with high-demand technical skills needed in both the engineering and manufacturing industry and also in the various trades. Minister, the occupational space requires that we have adequate and suitable workshops which are equipped to be able to expose our students to real-life simulation of the workplace that is awaiting them. It is something that many institutions, and I must say this without any fear of contradiction, many institutions, or let me say public TVET colleges, fear to embark on this process. And that because of the lack of infrastructure, the lack of human capacity, and of course, I think there's a human factor, the will to transform. But also, I must say that there is a lack of clear guidance from our mother body, which is the Department of Higher Education and Training, to take these institutions by their hand and assist them to transition and become more occupationally oriented institutions. And you can name them, you know, the NSF funding is not directed to where it should go. I must just mention that the CETA funding is normally not directed to where it should go, and the red tape that we are finding as institution is a problem for us, and in many instances, it is not aligned to what industry needs. But Minister, let me say this. It will be suicidal for Northlink College to continue to offer legacy qualifications. And you can quote me even if when I'm dead one day, I am still going to say it will be suicidal because we know as an institution that those qualifications add value and add numbers to the unemployment rate of South Africa that we have. And Northlink College has taken an intentional decision about 4 years ago to add to the 3 trades that we had another 8. And that is why today we are sitting with 11 trades and 11 trade test centers that add value to our training. We are also currently having 52 accredited occupational qualifications. They are accredited by the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations and are approved by the Department of Higher Education and Training. And we are ready, Minister, and I want to repeat, we are ready and we are moving ahead. We are leaving those who want to be left behind, but we are not changing. As Chiki, see Northlink College, Siapambi. A major highlight of the center, and we have shown you, Minister, is the cutting edge 4R equipment that we have in our workshop, but also the inclusion of a laser cutter machine, which costed us about 2.5 million rand as part and parcel of the funding that we had received from the Mayor Sita. And I can just say that Mayor Sita, you are clocking. Mukhotsane, you are clocking. I was told this by SRC, that when you speak about Mayor Sita, you must say, Mayor Sita, you are clocking. And you don't say you are clocking, you say you are clacking. Northlink College is now, I think, the first public TVET college that has a laser cutter machine in their workshop with the purpose of training. That particular machine you find in workplaces, and not just any workplace, a workplace that has got money to be able to afford. And we are saying we are wanting other institutions to come and benchmark with that particular machine that we have. Mayor Sita is responsible for what you have seen, Minister. They sponsored the institution with 21 million rand, and we split the money between our Center of Specialization for Electrical that we opened last year in November at our Belhar campus. And the 10.8 million was then invested in the center that you saw. But I need to acknowledge the investment that was done by our College Council. College Council invested 5 million rand into the center that you have seen. So it was that blended funding that has made it possible for us to be able to open. Minister, I'm proud to announce that this campus also produced the first black female, let me repeat, the first black female boilermaker artisan. The advent, Deputy Minister, the advent of females finding themselves in the workshop did not start yesterday at Northlink College. It does not actually impress us anymore. It is part and parcel of our veins and our arteries that we must produce female artisans. And therefore, we are very proud as an institution. And that student is now working at one of our key partners, Diamond Shipyard, key partners in the industry, and she works there. And when we send our students to that industry, we ask her to also look after our students and get qualifications. So this is just more, it's not just an infrastructure, it positions Northlink College as a trendsetter. And we are unapologetic about that. We are trendsetters in the TVET, public TVET college space. And I still want to see a public TVET college DM that is going to challenge us in terms of occupational offering in this country. We are still yet to see that college. And we want money. We want money to move further than where we are. We want money to move further than where we are. We are not waiting for the world to change. We are helping to shape that particular change, Minister, by bringing students, employers, industry partners into one room and developing the apprentices that we are having today. To our students, we want to say the gateway to the future is in your hands. Use it, but also own it, and let that particular gateway open doors for you into the future. You are the artisans and innovators who will drive our country forward and be the next generation of trendsetters, because you are born by trendsetters. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome you to our Boilermaker Trade Test Center and Center of Specialization. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Piquet. I knew when I saw that suit this morning because he really wears that suit. When I saw that suit, I knew, Honorable Minister, there's a powerful speech coming. And there's something always that I pick up from our principal, if I may share. Apart from using words like trend setting, I think we've been using that term for the past 3 years now. We've linked it to our theme, Deputy Minister of Good to Great. He didn't elaborate too much on that today, but I'm sure if you have a conversation with him, you'll understand the reasoning behind Good to Great, even as part of our strategic planning. But today, a word that I haven't heard in a long time that he uses often was the phrase, without fear of contradiction. Mr. PK is a very brave person. I sometimes say, he mustn't challenge so much. Maybe it's me perceiving that he's challenging, but I think it's good challenges that he is putting across. And that term of without fear of contradiction takes me back to a quote by Marianne Williamson. I'm sure you will know this quote. Yeah, Honorable Minister, no, you are a reader, so you probably have. The question, and this was also in a movie, Coach Carter, the coach of the basketball team, and you all know that movie. And the one question he asked those players, because they were not doing well, Deputy Minister, in college and so on. They didn't do well in college, but they wanted to play basketball. And this coach said, you must balance. It's basketball and your education. And he kept on asking them, what is your biggest fear? And they couldn't answer. And one of the team players, he dropped him out of the team. He had these things called suicide. You're using now the word suicidal, Mr. PK. So I'm also using suicide now. But it's something to do with gymming. And this particular young man then eventually came back to him, because he'd asked the question over and over, what is your deepest fear? Why can't you? What is wrong? What are you scared of? And then he quoted and said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. It is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that frightens us most. So when we challenge the other colleges to come on board with the occupational certificates, DDG, it's not to say Northlink is the best, but I can tell you we are inundated by colleges as we speak who want to learn from us, and we are very eager to assist. And we want to see this whole TVET sector being what it's supposed to be. So thank you for that, Mr. PK. You know, when you are a program director, you have to go with the flow. They must maybe change the title to navigator, because minister's giving us leeway as well. So I was going to jump to DDG for the introduction of the minister, but minister has given space for 2 people to speak. So if where's Balula? Why are you sitting so there at the back? I'm going to call on our chairperson of the Bellville Campus SRC just to grace us with her presence on stage and to also deliver a message of support. Please let's welcome Balulwa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Balulwa Mamelo Yankis. I am the SRC chairperson of Northlink College, Bellville Campus. It is my honor to welcome you all to today's opening. To the Minister, Deputy Minister, Northlink Principal, esteemed partners, esteemed industry partners, honored guests, lecturers, and my fellow students. Today is more than just an event. It is a celebration of progress, partnership, and purpose. As the SRC, it is our great honor to stand here at the opening of the Boilermaker Center of Specialization and the Northlink College Job Fair. Those are 2 milestones that reflect who we are and who we're becoming as a college. Northlink has always been a leader in artisan development. We are proud to be one of the colleges that do not merely speak about excellence, but consistently demonstrate it. This Center of Specialization is proof of that commitment, a space where passion meets skill, where knowledge meets innovation, and where dreams become professions. To our industry partners, your presence here is not just symbolic, it is meaningful. You continue to open doors for us as students. You train, mentor, employ, and trust us. For that, we are truly grateful. You are not just stakeholders, you are builders of futures, shapers of careers, and partners in producing the next generation of highly skilled artisans in our country. To my fellow students, this is your moment. Today's job fair is not only an opportunity to hand out CVs, it is your chance to step into the world you've been preparing for. Engage with the companies, ask questions, be curious, be courageous. Whether you are starting to become a boilermaker, welder, electrician, or pursuing any other trade, remember that you are needed in South Africa and the industry needs you. Northlink is committed as well to preparing you to meet that with excellence. To the backbone of this institution, our lecturers and staff, thank you for your dedication. Your work today becomes someone's promotion tomorrow, someone's competence on site, and independence in life. And finally, to our leadership, thank you for positioning Northlink College to not only as a participant in the skills economy, but as a leader. We are proud to be a college that sets standards, pilots programs, and pushes boundaries. Today's launch is further evidence that we are moving boldly, intentionally, and together. As the SRC, we pledge to continue advocating for student experiences that prepare us for the world we are entering. We are committed to supporting initiatives that strengthen artisan development, industry alignment, and student success. So today, let us celebrate what is possible when education and industry meet together. Let us honor the partnership that got us here, and let us step confidently into the future where Northlink College continues to lead, inspire, and empower. In closing, Northlink continues to strive from good to great and to clock it. Thank you.
Thank you, Balulwa. You were clocking it. And then let's show some love. Oh, this is the one we struggle with, Minister. Show some love to Balula. There we go. Thank you so much. Yeah, we were talking about trend setting. We must get with the trends. We're not getting any younger, but we have to stay with those trends. Thank you so much to Balulwa for those inspiring words. And you can hear, a plea is to industry partners, thanking industry partners. You know, young people, they'll speak to industry partners. Why? Because they want jobs one day. They don't want to study, train, and then not be able to enter the labor market. So for our companies that are here, our industry partners, I hope you were listening to that young lady. Thank you so much. We are now going to move then to our next speaker. Now this is a very strategic person on the program as well, because as you heard Mr. Pieke indicate earlier on, it is this SETA that has funded us with 21 million rand to successfully launch these centers of specialization. So without the MERS-SETA and their funding, not that I'm saying the other SETAs do not, but I think MERS-SETA has really come to the fore. They are really supporting Northlink in all spheres, entrepreneurship, engineering, and we must really commend them. So Mr. Mokotsane, I will ask for you to just approach the stadium. The stage. Yes, you could, might as well speak on the stadium. On the stage, just to give us a few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Program Director, Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, and distinguished guests. Good morning. It's an honor for MERS-SETA to be part of this milestone and celebration. It comes a long way, but I did say to Mr. Pieke, you didn't disappoint. Thank you. I had prepared a speech, but in the interest of time, I will cut it short by just saying this initiative reflects what is possible with colleges, Department of Higher Education and Training, SETAs, and stakeholders. For the mess sitter, we are really proud to be part of this occasion, and we would like to say to Northlink College, we congratulate you on this achievement. To the department, thank you. We appreciate your leadership in strengthening TVET system, because our private skills development providers do not have the capacity that we need to move into occupational qualifications. So we are looking forward to more of your programs being led by the TVET sector. So we would want to say, working together, we will continue to build a skilled, inclusive, and future-ready workforce. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mokhtsane. It was very short and sweet, but I think it was impactful. We could read between the lines. Thank you so much. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call on our DDG of the TVET branch. Listen to what I'm saying, TVET. So without this DDG, TVET would not be able to move forward. Mr. Zamokuhle Samuel Zungu. Thank you, sir.
I think PK is doing very well in teaching you how to pronounce Zamogush. Thank you very much, Sandra, the director of the program this morning. Let me greet the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Honorable Boti Manamela, Member of Parliament, the Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training, Honorable Dr. Mimi Gondwe. We were somewhere, Minister, in the Val, and she had to interact with our students, and they said, no, we're not going to call you Dr. Gondwe. We're going to call you Mimi. Mimosa. The Deputy Chair of Council, Ms. Gwen Job, the Principal of Northlink, Mr. Kolela Pike, and all the college management and staff, as well as the Acting Regional Manager, Mr. Madalane, Brian, all the DHT officials that are here, Mr. Pteles, who's the father of the Centers of Specialization, the SACPO National Chairperson, Ujuba, Minister, back home we call him Inyoni because Juba is a bird, is a dove. Together with the provincial chair, Mr. Mbulawa of SACPO, all the college principals that are here from sister colleges, the breadwinner, the Master acting CEO, who's here as well, all the members of labor that are here. Let me also greet the student leaders that are here and the industry partners that are here. And let me observe the protocol. I'm just tasked to do a very short introduction of our Honorable Minister, and also to thank him for making time to come and witness this shift and the move that we are making as the TVET colleges, Sandra was saying, we are shifting, and together with Ms. Pike, that we are shifting more towards occupational programs. We are not going to leave any of the colleges behind. We'll make sure that we hold you with hands, but we can only hold you up to so much. At some point, when you teach a child how to ride a bike, you can only teach up to so far. At some point, you allow them to fall. That's how they are going to learn. So that's what we are committing, Honorable Minister. Just briefly, just to say, what is a boiler maker? Those that are highly educated, they say a boiler maker is a highly skilled craft person, not craftsman, who fabricates, assembles, and maintains steel structures, boilers, pressure vessels, as well as heavy industrial components essential to sectors such as energy, mining, petrochemicals, construction, and manufacturing. So therefore, this is very critical, Honorable Minister, because we want to drive this industrialization agenda or reindustrialization agenda, particularly taking into or advantage the fact that the minister has just launched the Just Energy desk recently, and we need to see as colleges where and how can we play in that space of just energy in transition. Now let me do what I'm asked to do before I get fired. Mr. Manamela has been Minister of Education and Training since July 2025. We can no longer say we are new minister. Before then, he was Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training and Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Science and Innovation. He is a former Deputy Minister in the Presidency. He serves as a member of South African Communist Party Central Committee and in the African National Congress National Executive Committee. He holds a master's degree in Public Policy and Development Management from Wits University, and he studied digital electronics at Tshwane North TVET College, former Mamelodi Technical College, so he's one of us. He served as a deputy president of the South African Student Congress, SASCO, president of the South African College Student Association, now known as SAVETSA. He is also a former local organizer for SACAU and was elected National Secretary of the Young Communist League of South Africa in 2003 until 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you to join me as we welcome Honorable Minister on stage. Please, may we please rise.
Thank you, DDG Zungu, Deputy Minister. We'd agreed we're going to leave at 10, so I think it's best if just one of us is late to the meeting where we're going to. Principal and also the Chief Principal who is visiting us here, the SRC, the College Council, and also the acting CEO at Mesita and all the important people. I just want to say three things, and then if I may be excused after that. We agreed, Principal, to compress this important session because for us it represents an important mark for what we want to do, not just next year but into the future. Later today we have a press briefing on the state of readiness for the academic year 2006. And since July, what we've been emphasizing to the TVET branch is that we need to be seen to be moving with speed in implementing occupational trades at a massive level. We need to be seen moving with speed in ensuring that we replace the legacy programs. We need to be moving in speed to ensure that our training is linked to employment, so that every student who gets into our TVET colleges know that at the end of their training program, there's either a work opportunity or an entrepreneurial opportunity. And so adding an 11th trade in your college as part of your portfolio, Principal, shows that we not only are committed to these occupational trades, but also that we are ready in rolling them out in a whole range of trades, and that TVET colleges are going to play an important part in our academic program for 2026. So this is a step in showing our readiness for the academic year 2026. So that's the first thing, which I really want to applaud the principal, and the college council and everyone who's been involved in ensuring that we have this center of specialization in boiler making. The second thing is that we have a public TVET college, a sector education and training authority, which is MESITA. We also have 30, I think you said, principal industries, and that are not just in the Western Cape, but also throughout the country, with some of the students or apprentices coming in from Gauteng, from Durban, from the Northern Cape, and everywhere else. And so this shows what can happen when public institutions, sector education and training authorities, the private sector come together in order to make sure that we have a skills program that is impactful. With CETAs, not just bringing in the resources, but their expertise and ensuring that we sustain this center of specialization in boiler making, and the college providing that platform, and industry linking these students with workplaces, work opportunities. And so this is the importance of building an ecosystem, and I think we need to encourage that. And the challenge, principal, is for you to work with the Western Cape Community College and also the universities of technology around here, CPUT in particular, not just for a mere partnership, but I think importantly to create pathways for students from community colleges, and some of them could use this facility for training. Lecturers from community colleges can use this facility for training, but those students who are going to be, or who would be given hand skills and various other basic skills, become the pipeline, and we get to save them as young people not in employment, education and training. So they become your pipeline for your boiler making as a trade, or any of the part qualifications that constitute boiler making. And the role of the University of Technology, not just with articulation for students who come out of here, but partnerships in research and innovation. And when I came here about a week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, when you shared all these beautiful programs that you have as a college and the intentions, Deputy Chair of Council, that we should applaud, that they need to work within that ecosystem of skills. Now, you actually better located here. Across the road, there is CPUT, I think. There's UWC also. The Western Cape Community College have got some facilities around here, and I think building that ecosystem is the challenge, and an abundance of industry, around here. So that's the challenge for the for the college. You already have the CETAs, so that's the challenge for the college to continue with it. So that's the second thing, the challenge that I pose here. The last thing is that we have over time seen how leadership in our colleges, be it our college principals, be it our SRCs, be it our college councils, and so on and so forth, even our lecturers, that if we have visionary leadership in our institutions, particularly in our TVET colleges, we've seen it not just here in the Western Cape, but also in various other colleges, that in certain institutions, the main agent for change is who is at the helm of those institutions. And I think that part of the things that we need to be looking into, DDG Zungu, as part of the support for our colleges, is how do we support those who are at the helm of these institutions in order to make sure that they define a better, different vision and route for our TVET colleges. And I suppose the same applies to our CETAs, the same applies to our universities and all of our institutions. So investment in resources to develop leaders so that from the lecturer or facilitator who stands in the room with students, from the SRCs who represent students without compromise, but also looking into the interest of the broader college community, the college councils, who don't interfere, but who understands that their role is to drive governance and make senior managers in the college to account, to the principal and his senior team who gets this college running on a daily basis. We need to invest our resources in supporting those people. From Pretoria, we cannot be able to make a college have 11 trades and trade test centers, to recruit just in one discipline, boiler making, more than 30 companies, to have a laser cutting machine, something which I was blown away in China. I'm here seeing it in one of our TVET colleges, that we cannot be able to do that from Pretoria. And that's why it is important that we need to cultivate leadership at an institutional level for you to lead so that we see all of these things. I wish, Principal, that you and your team would not be shy. I had program director saying everyone wants to know how Northlink TVET College is doing it, and that you will not keep this knowledge to yourself, and that you'll continue to share your experiences and make sure that the sector prosper. Our role is to make sure that we build futures, we give hope to young people who see themselves on the periphery of our skills programs, of our education programs, who do not think that they can have access to this institution, to say to them that this is your home, this is the place to connect you with employment opportunities, entrepreneurial opportunities, and that's what these colleges have to be, And so today we're making history, and I think we need to continue doing that, shaping the future. And as you say, good is not enough. From good to great. Thank you very much for inviting me, and thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. I hope you all took notes. 3 things. I'm going to test you after this. When Minister leaves, I'm going to do an assessment for those 3 things. I just asked our Honorable Minister to indulge us just for 2 minutes. I know he's running late. But Minister, I cannot let you leave if I do not make an occasion of this. We want to acknowledge you today and your office and what you do for this sector as Minister of Higher Education and Training. So, befitting so in a Boilermaker setup, I asked the campus, if you had to gift the minister, what would you give him? I said, please don't tell me you're going to buy this and you're going to buy that. One would expect you to manufacture something for the minister. So whilst we were also of the view that we have one gift for you, the students here just went over and above. I don't know where you're going to put this, Minister, how we're going to get it to you, but we'll make a plan. So I'm going to call on my principal, Mr. PK, to do the honors of just revealing something to you, but I also want you to join him on the stage. Please, Minister. Paparazzi, you must take a photo. Mr. PK, just be really careful. Minister, if you can stand here. Principal, be very careful. Minister, this was designed by the students. No. Yeah, it's manufactured by the student, and it's something that represents boiler making and futuristic boiler making as well. I'm told it gives the floating effect, so when you're at home, just look at this thing and see if you find the floating. So I'm going to ask Mr. PK just to unveil. And this was manufactured by our students here at Bellville campus. It's a cube, And it stands on a base as small as this one, Minister, if you can. Yeah. Yes.
This is the volunteer.
Yes. But that's not all, Minister. That's not all. I don't know if the students are here. Yes, do you want to bring it here? Can someone just help our lecturer there quickly? Minister, you don't have to pick this one. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There's the minister, you see? It's his forte. Then, Minister, they manufactured a bookcase for you as well. If we can just showcase, maybe you can go that side, Minister, to view it. I don't know. No, but you can. I think the wine could fit in here. It's a multi-purpose case. It's a bookcase that was manufactured by our students with the floating cube as well. So, Minister, we trust that you will enjoy this gift, and we will transport it. Mr. Pique will make sure wherever we must transport it to, we'll speak to your support in the office. But please enjoy it, and next time when you do take a photo somewhere, I would like to see you standing next to it with your Ballon d'Or as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace. Where are the students? Are they here?
Because of the change now, they were going to be coming here at 11, so you missed them, Minister. But you will come and visit us again. Yes, thank you. As Mr. Pique will just take the Minister out. Thank you, Minister. Now you must move it again. Even if it's just here. Look, there's people who are going to come on the stage. It is heavy here. We can even leave it here. Yeah, because that one is also there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your indulgence. I think it will just be appropriate for us to wait for the principal and the DDG to return. In the meantime, if you would like to take a comfort break, you are welcome to do so, but we'll just give you 2 minutes. Like where's the assistant director now, who just called herself the OHS officer? She didn't say she's also acting in an important position, but she indicated the ablutions to you. So please, if you need to go to the ablutions, now is the time. Just 2 minutes. Thank you, colleagues. Otherwise, mingle and network. Dis ook kalm, né? Dis nie shit. Okay, we've done that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope everyone is in the room. Can we please take our seats? Ronaldo, are there still delegates outside? Can we ask them just to move in? We are not done yet. All right. There comes the father of cause, I am told. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we didn't even have time to sing the national anthem, Mr. Pekin, eh? But President will forgive us. We will sing it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let us just go back to our program. We've had our first 3 speakers who delivered their speeches or their remarks. I'm now going to ask on our acting regional manager for the Northern Cape and Western Cape Regional Office of the DHET, Mr. Brian Madelane, to approach the stage to deliver his message of support. Can we give Mr. Madelane a round of applause?
Good morning, members. No, don't be surprised at my voice. I said good morning. Thank you. Program navigator, thank you very much for this opportunity. But I had already indicated to the program navigator that the people I wanted to address have left the room. Nevertheless, let me take this opportunity and also acknowledge the presence of the Minister Putima Namela and Deputy Minister Dr. Kondwe. I acknowledge them for pushing us to deliver. I acknowledge them for saying to us, as TVET colleges, please offer programs that would put bread on the table. I also acknowledge them for their leadership in saying that whatever that we offer must have impact on both society and economy. I must also acknowledge the DDG for TVET. We normally say, even if you don't call him by his name or surname, once you say DDG TVET, everybody knows who it is. DDG, we also are grateful that you are here and you are also guiding us to make sure that we deliver these programs. It is not to save your job, but it is to save the country and make sure that the country have enough skills. The acting CEO of Mersita, I wanted to say to you, please donate more. But somebody is going to give you this message that you need to donate more to the colleges. Deputy Chair of Council and other council members who are here, let me take this moment to acknowledge you. The principal of the college, he's not me, he's PK. The only thing that we share is is the name Brian. The staff, the students, the SRC, the labor that is here, the industry. We also want to thank you for being here. Program Navigator, it's your new name. Program Navigator, let me take this opportunity to say Northlink has made us proud, and we want them to continue to do that. That only time when they have to look back is when they are receiving a baton, because this is a relay. That is the only time they are allowed to look back, so that they can continue with the programs. Opening a boiler maker says to me, you are addressing a problem that we are faced with, which is the problem of boiler makers in the country. I'm sure currently we have less than 100. And I'm definitely sure if there are young ones, there are in the region of 45 years. Majority of them have left this world. It is therefore important that Mersita must be supported, must be thanked for supporting this college and making sure that this workshop runs and it is able to produce as many people as possible that would serve the country. Our country should then stop importing these skills, and the TVET colleges must take that space and make sure that the country does not import these skills and impart this knowledge with the people that are within the country. DDG, this says that the Northern and the Western Cape region is serious about phasing out N1 to N6 engineering and also for business studies. Yes, we are not looking back. I'm definitely sure that we are setting the standards in terms of doing that as a region. And we are proud. We only have 1 or 2 colleges that still need to offer more of these programs. But very soon, they will be doing that. Mr. Buthelezi, we are also leading in that space of centers of specialization. In the number that you gave to the minister, I thought you would also add and say the Northern and the Western Cape are leading in terms of offering centers of specialization. And this college is leading in the country in terms of offering centers of specialization. Aw, abanomona. That is why they normally sing that one, that if you are too jealous, you'll never see heaven. To the students, I need to say to you, this is your moment. Grab it with both hands and make sure that you tell others that there's a college called Northlink, and this is where they can be able to get the necessary skills that they need. I'm not advertising them because we are only here to address issues that are within this college and make sure that this college is able to accommodate as many students as possible. To the staff, those who have been offering N1 to N6 or N4 to N6, it is your chance also to change your educational direction so that you can be part of these occupational trades. Members, even if we want to introduce business occupational trades, let us not do this at the expense of the country, where we will be saying, let's convert management assistant into a trade. Yet you know that those students would not be employed. You are just trying to save other people's jobs, but you are destroying the country in so doing. Therefore, it should be those programs that would either be able to put bread on the table by either making those students employed or making them to at least produce jobs. And I also want to encourage other TVET colleges to do likewise and continue to have or offer the occupational programs. It is a good challenge so that in 5 years' time, one college says, Mr. PK, what are you saying? We are the leading college that is offering occupational programs. We are not saying compete in the same program, but let's offer different programs in different colleges so that we don't compete for the same limited number of potential clients. If Northlink is good in offering boiler making, we're not expecting a college close by, let's say College of Cape Town, to offer that. They must do something else. So that when students come to your college and they say, we want to do this program of boiler making, you are able to refer them there. And you'll be able to, Northlink will be able to refer them to another college. Falls Bay is good in boat building. We should support them. So we should not compete in offering this. With NATED, report 191, N4 to N6, N1 to N6, we're concentrating one program. I was saying, DDG, all 50 colleges in the country were offering management assistant. All of them. And DDG, even if the chairperson of SACPO is here, let me tell you the reason for offering it. I'm happy because you are an accounting person. It's a cash cow. Management assistant is a cash cow. It's got nothing to do with positive impact. It's saturated. Therefore, we need to phase them out and make sure that all our colleges are offering occupational programs. Even currently, we are still leading. We still want to be the leaders in phasing out these N1 to N6 programs. Mr. PK, Deputy Chairperson of Council, the staff of Northlink, let's preserve these workshops that we are launching almost every year. I'm counting, Mr. PK, it's almost every year. Let's preserve them for the next 1,000 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Madalane, our acting regional manager for Northern Cape, Ms. Job, who's from the Northern Cape as well, and the Western Cape. I'm just putting it out there. We've got a good Northern Cape and Western Cape connection, RM. Yes, and I want to agree with you, not because it's Mercita, and not because I want Mercita to stand out, but you did say they must donate more, they must keep on funding us. You know, there's a Amapiano number. Do you know that number? Sifuna la cash. Sifuna kumba. So we're just saying to Masita, there are still officials here, ne? You must tell Mr. Mokatsani now, in his absence, Sifuna la cash, the next center of specialization is coming in 2026. So please be ready. But it's also a challenge to all our other sitters. I've got gentleman here that not so long ago, Mr. Madelane was my colleague. And then he left the fold of Northlink College. But then I thought it will be a problem. DDG, I hope you are not leaving us. Oh, okay, okay. But then when I heard he's gone to the Tita Sita, I said, oh, okay. As long as you are there, don't turn your back on us with Funala cash, ne? So, Mr. Mafumba, you must, please, you put a lot of investment in him. He knows all our secrets, so he must use those secrets to bring in the money. And Mr. Madelane, you put a lot of emphasis on the phasing out and the phasing in. We must say thank goodness for TC 0134. It was a swear word at one stage. But unfortunately, TC 0134, that TVET lettered circular is here to stay, which makes us now move into the occupational space. So thank you for those inspiring words as well. So ladies and gentlemen, the next speaker, many of you would know SAPCO. I always struggle because they were SACPO at one stage, and then they changed the name to SAPCO. But those of you who are not sure where SAPCO fits in the picture, apart from being an organization of all 50 colleges, not college principals, colleges. Yes, the principals are there, but it's an association or organization of college principals and colleges where they put heads together to ensure that we get funding and support for our programs at our colleges. And I know we've channeled a lot of money through SAPCO for student placement, for training over the past number of years, capacity building, etc., for lecturers and staff. So today we are graced by the chairperson. There's also a hierarchy there, but the chairperson, I think, is the most important position because he holds a chair. He's a person of a chair, chairs all the meetings, makes sure we move in the right direction. If the colleges say we want this, he makes sure that industry partners and all those other important people listen. So we are graced today by Mr. Chris Ndlela. I'm told Mr. Chris Ndlela wasn't sure, does he want to be Chris or Christopher or something? But Mr. Ndlela, you are welcome here at Northlink College, and we can't wait to see what you have to say.
Thank you very much, Program Director. The chairperson is not the most important person. Get it from me. Okay. It's just that he has got a very simple task. Who must speak, when he or she must stop, who comes next. If you have taken too long, he can shout at you and all those things. So those are small things, you know, very small things. The president, in fact, is the most important person. Colleagues, if I had a way, I would request that you reschedule my contribution so that the minister, his deputies, the DG and the DDG were also here. That's on a lighter note. But I do want to follow suit from the colleagues who spoke before me on behalf of SAPCO to greet all the dignitaries in their respective positions of leadership. And that includes, of course, the student leadership, the chairperson of the College Council in her acting capacity. Madam, thank you. We're going to be very brief because it's not me who's speaking, but it is the organization. But we want to thank the college for inviting us to come and make our own contributions on this auspicious day for the college. It will be unfortunate if I forget to also recognize our chairperson in the Western Cape province, Principal Mbulawa. We salute you. I just wanted to lift your name just in case there is another election in the near future, you consider this as a very important influence in how you take your decision. Colleagues, we also congratulate this college. This is a massive achievement. You have indicated through the principal that you have got 11 trades. I am not going to talk about my college, but Mr. Tellis can talk about the college where I come from and the number of trades, if any, we have as a college. But it speaks to, amongst others, the support this college and many others are getting from the industry partners, particularly from a business point of view, to a limited extent, government departments, by creating conducive environment for industry partners to focus on this particular college. And I know it's not only Northlink, but because I'm sent to speak on behalf of the college about the achievement of Northlink, I'll try and confine myself to them. We also want to thank Mersita for their contributions. It's a lot of financial injection they've made to this college. And we hope from their kitty, they will consider extending the same to other colleges so that the holding of each other's hand by the department, by the advanced TVET colleges, can assist all other colleges to grow. Many speakers have spoken about the fact that there is no way we will turn back on the implementation of occupational programs. It's not just a matter of choice. It is material conditions that have exposed our education system that it has not necessarily been fit enough for the purpose. And therefore skills in high demand are needed and they need to be produced in our respective TVET colleges, as is the case with the launch or the opening of this Boilermaker Center of Specialization. And I'm well aware that other colleges are at work in their respective corners trying to fast-track the implementation of the centers of specialization. There are challenges, and therefore that's why we invite and we plead with both industry partners, fellow PSET system partners, government, BRICS plus countries to come and invest in South Africa in order for us to eliminate joblessness, particularly amongst the youth, to eliminate poverty amongst particularly the previously disadvantaged communities. But beyond that, close the gap that exists between the filthy rich and the poorest of the poor. Because through education, some of us will believe it and others will ignore it. It makes life better for every family. And it takes a village to raise a child. And in this case, the village is the government, are the industry partners, and other good Samaritans who must come and make their contributions to ensure that nakulelo khaya ngesizulu okungakhali iqhude khona kuyasa. Even the poorest of the families, through education, it will change their lives. And therefore we plead with the partners from industries, we plead with everybody else, we also plead with our members to change their attitude. We know how difficult it is, how much we fear change, but this is a necessary change. We will not regret come at least 10 years from now if we would have fully implemented occupational programs. We will be a much better country. Our students will be competitive enough to can go to any workplace and be of assistance. I'm moving towards the end. Good Samaritans are only going to come to you, Northlink TVET College, and invest more if the community of this college are themselves respecting the facilities that have been donated to them. It is therefore important that by conduct, by utterances, we go out of our way, preach the gospel of what Northlink College is all about. And what I've come and seen thus far is massive enough. Let me, Program Director, confide to you, only to you, for your ears only. That there have been discussions between the college I come from and your college. And I've brought the signed memorandum of understanding. It's only waiting for the signature of the college principal of Northlink TVET College. And therefore, that in itself, colleagues, as SAPO, we also want to indicate to you, because we are an organization that represents public colleges, that we have launched 5 desks, all of them meant to change the face of the sector. We have launched the research desk, we have launched the legal and labor desk, we have launched finance desk, we have launched curriculum desk, and also launched sports desk. I am of the view that both finance and curriculum will have to work very hard to move beyond relying only on individual colleges, as well as the Department of Higher Education and Training, particularly the TVET branch, and mobilize resources. There has to be another strategy we enlist to bring in those who can assist us to reach the 2030, close to the vision we have set ourselves, and that of skills revolution. And therefore, for us to be able to successfully do so, we need to move out of approaching individual industries. Let's go to the organized industries and plead our case. I know there's a South African Chamber of Business. There are many others in our small and the entire country. It is important that we talk to them with one voice and they respond with one voice, influence their respective members to invest a lot in the sector. The very last one from our side, once again, we want to encourage this community to take good care of this facility. There are more coming, but they will be coming on condition. You have created conditions as a college for further investors to come to you. And I'm also pleading with my colleagues who are present here. Go and do the same. Students, particularly student leaders, parents, college councils, Department of Higher Education and Training, generally, and particularly TVET colleges, let's go and portray a message. Let's go and send a message that says things are indeed happening in the TVET space, and what is happening in the TVET space is indeed the future of this country and the future of everybody who really wants to make life better than it is. Once again, thank you very much for inviting us. We'll come again next time you invite us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ndlela, the chairperson of SAPCO National. I'm sure when you listen to Mr. Ndlela, you picked up a few things, ne? And I think most of the time, 90% of his speech was speaking to industry. So for the industries that is here, I see the gentleman nodding his head, smiling. That's a good sign. They smile, then it's a good sign. Industry partners, you have your own networks. So as much as we are here in the Western Cape, let us spread it out nationally. SAPCO is that catalyst organization that will bring things together and spread it out to the whole TVET sector. And to the TVET sector itself, to the colleges, it's true that, gone are the days that we operate as individual colleges. We are a network of colleges. We should be working together to achieve that common goal. And like Mr. Ndlela said, let's go out and advocate and let the people know that the TVET sector is growing. So, Mr. Mosia, you must grow there at your campus, ne? Don't now launch your electrician center of specialization. Now it's over. You must grow now. We must expand. So you cannot stand still, colleagues. So thank you so much, Mr. Ndlela, for those words coming from SAPCO as a leading organization in the sector. I seem to have lost my page, but it's fine. As I was listening to Mr. Ndlela, I was looking at the next speaker. And something crossed my mind, Mr. Madelane. I look at this speaker, and I go back to 2013. How many years is that? 12 years, ne? So if you deduct your age, Mr. Buthelezi, you'll know exactly how old you were at that time. And we were at an event, Dr. Tablanche, where your college got the award from the then Minister Bladen Zamande for the bricklayer center of specialization. You remember? You were there, you were screaming, she was jumping up and down. You remember, Mr. Madelane? Up and down for her trade. I think Falls Bay, you were rigging. College of Cape Town got 2. And my previous principal was very upset. Very upset. Why does College of Cape Town get 2 and we only get 1? So I can only blame it on that gentleman and the minister then, that was handing out these awards and deciding that some colleges get 2 and others, most got 1. Why did that one college get 2? I can say that now because Dr. Muswaba is not here. So this gentleman then was the driver behind the implementation of centers of specialization when it was a project. And I think colleges have grown in their spaces. Bricklaying has grown there in South Cape. You can see they're building beautiful buildings there in George. As much as these buildings collapse sometimes. But yes. And this gentleman is no one but Mr. Sabelo Buthelezi, who is the Chief Director for Special Projects in the DHET. And I look at him and I see he lost all his hair he had in 2013. To the point now he must shave it off, because if you see the growth is going to be very fragmented, Mr. Buthelezi. But you are still standing, and we are very grateful that you can still be here today and share with us your thoughts on how the colleges are just launching these centers of specialization after this brainchild of yours, of it being a project since 2013. So I'm going to ask you to come and join us on the stage, Mr. Buthelezi. Oh, there's my program.
Program Director, I thought Mr. Pike was doing a good work on you, but now I'm confused whether it's Mr. Pike or it's SRC. Because you seem to be navigating very well between the old and the young, and you seem just to be floating. Or whether you are floating or navigating is one of the two. Thank you very much, Program Director. Allow me to just greet the Honorable Minister and Deputy Minister in absentia, DDG, college leadership, industry partners, distinguished guests. Once again, it's an honor for me to deliver this message of support as we officially open a center of specialization. Today marks yet another important milestone in South Africa's skills development journey and in our collective effort to build artisanal skills base that our economy urgently requires. Honorable Minister in absentia, your leadership and unwavering commitment to strengthening technical, vocational education and training continue to inspire our work within the department. The expansion of centers of specialization across our TVET system is a direct response to your mandate to professionalize artisan training, deepen industry partnership, restore confidence in the capability of our colleges to produce work-ready artisans. Northlink is having 11 centers of specialization or workshops that are centers of specialization. But in the country, we have 56 and we are counting. So we appreciate the leadership of the minister in that regard, because without a minister, we will not be able to continue on this journey. Whether it's a SETA funding, whether it's a college funding, but they all need endorsement of the minister. So we really appreciate the leadership that we are getting from the minister in support of the work that is done in the centers of specialization. This center of specialization we are opening today is more than just a training facility. It's a catalyst for economic opportunity. The principal was showing us some of the photos of the learners that went through apprenticeship in this that are now leaders in the industry. So that's an economic opportunity. We'll continue to work tirelessly to drive this initiative, such as centers of specialization, because we understand that they are transformative power. We understand their transformative power. We understand that when a young person acquires a scarce skill, they do not just secure employment, they secure dignity and opportunity to uplift their families and their communities. Because once you train a person from any community, you are not only uplifting that person, but the family and the community at large. To the college leadership, thank you for embracing this initiative and for demonstrating that TVET colleges can be centers of excellence when there is a vision, commitment, and effective collaboration. Mr. PK is not here, but I believe you will pass the message. I take it as a fair request from my side to Mr. PK and the college leadership that next year, this time, we should be opening a center of specialization for renewable energy. That is a strategic priority for the department. And I also wanted to say to Mr. PK, at times behind the doors, he might have not been aware that yesterday I was already doing some spade work with Saritech and some of the college management. And we're talking about the career pathing of artisans coming from this college, going to Saritech, doing wind turbine technician at level 5. And that is the pathway that we are starting to look at. Hence, I'm starting to say, working with Saritech, we can then start looking on a center of specialization for renewable energy. So I hope that that discussion will be taken further so that next year this time, because it has become a calendar event for Northlink to around the end of the year before we take a break, we had to come down and open a center of specialization. So next year I'm hoping that we will move to a new terrain and we'll open a center of specialization for renewable energy. The discussion have already started. So we remain committed to scaling up centers of specialization model across the country and ensuring that our TVET colleges becomes the engine of national development. We are just currently working on another 10 centers of specialization that we need to support, and they should be opening. And the date of the 24th, there was another center that also another college somewhere else that requested the minister to come and launch their center of specialization. But due to the minister being here, then he opted to open this one. But there's still another one that is already ready for opening. So we'll continue in that trajectory in terms of ensuring that we are opening more and more centers of specialization. May this center stand as a beacon of excellence, partnership, and opportunity for others to learn from, so that as we move, we should also not leave other colleges behind. I'm encouraged by the discussion of the chairperson of SAPO that there are already a engagement for the partnership. And there has been engagement. There are other colleges that have acknowledged Northlink in terms of supporting. We were opening in August, if I'm not mistaken, we were opening another center of specialization in Gauteng. And they openly acknowledged the role that was played by Northlink in supporting them in their way of becoming a center of specialization. So we appreciate the role that the Northlink is playing in this space, and we will support it from the department. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Mr. Buthelezi. Yo, did you listen, guys? I keep on asking you, are you making notes? I'm going to test you after this. Mr. Buthelezi, this thing of end of year launches, blame that young man with the blue shirt there. It's his fault. Because everything is end of the year. Doesn't he realize we are tired this time of the year, we want to relax? But be that as it may, sometimes our funders implore on us that at a certain time we need to spend the money for the launch. So yes, we'll try and not to have end of year launches, maybe mid-year launches, maybe something in the winter or early in the year. Mr. Mosia, I mentioned you specifically. When you and I were at the Entrepreneurship House, what did I say to you? Ne? Renewable energy. So thank you, Mr. Buthelezi. The young man there, Mr. Mosia Lebogang, is the campus manager of the campus that should be driving the issue of renewable energy. Mr. Pike, in your absence, and maybe you can connect with Mr. Buthelezi, there are plans afoot. Spade work has been done with Ceratec. Mr. Buthelezi's wish is that next year we launch the Renewable Energy Center of Specialization, and that we also offer, Mr. Mafumba, and that we also offer, I'm talking to my boss now, wind turbine technician level 5. I'm just putting it out there, Mr. Piquet, so that you are not left in the dark. There we go. You must share these things, Mr. Mafumbane, and acknowledge where. So thank you so much, Mr. Buthelezi. I don't know, okay, you are just opening these centers of specialization. I can see you still have strength for that, so keep on going on, keep on moving, Mr. Buthelezi. We are here to support you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've dealt now with all the formalities in terms of speeches and messages of support. I know there's been a request that the audience here would also like to view the workshop. You will probably be fortunate that there will be students in the workshop, because that is how we actually timed it, but Minister didn't have that opportunity to see students at work. So you will see the students at work doing their boiler making. However, before we move on to vote of thanks and do a walkabout to the exhibition stalls, to the workshop, I'm going to just call on Mr. Piquet. I was hoping TDG was going to be standing next to you, Meneer. Can we then ask you and RM to just join us on the stage? Because at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we want to acknowledge the companies that have supported this campus in boiler making for the past more than a decade. So whilst Mr. Piquet is making his way here with Mr. Marelane, I'm going to ask one of the ladies to come and assist Shantz. She's looking at me there. Just to hand over the certificates to the companies. But before we do that, there are 5 companies I'm supposed to acknowledge. I'm not going to mention their names because the element of surprise must also be in the whole of this component. But these companies have been campus partners now for more than 10 years. Some 5, some more than 10. But I'm told that these companies see Bellville campus as the preferred provider for the boilermaker, welder, and spray painter learners. One of these companies also often allows our students to visit their company so that these students can observe what is going on at the company to put practical with workplace. And also that we have quite a number of apprentices that are onboarded in these companies as well. And also that the companies that we are acknowledging today consistently participate in all our stakeholder engagements with this campus in particular, but with the college as a whole. And they demonstrate a strong commitment to developing a skilled workforce and advancing excellence in the trade of boilermaking. So in conclusion, all these companies have holistically contributed in the skills development of Northlink College students, spanning various interventions within the boilermaking trade. We did not choose them. I don't work at this campus. We were led by the campus manager and his team here because they work with these companies every day. So I hope the companies are here. I also know some of them are exhibiting. So I would like some assistance if someone is not in the room that we just get them from the exhibition store. So we're going to start off with Damon Shipyards. If someone from Damon Shipyards can just come forward. Thank you. Damon Shipyards is just off the N1. If you go towards Cape Town, you'll see them. Please pose for paparazzi, Mr. Piquet.
No, but paparazzi must move. They mustn't make us move. That one can manage.
Chance, I don't know if they're in order there, but I'll just call out.
Thank you so much.
John Thompson. I just want my phone there. The fifth company's on there. Three C Metal. And it's a lady from 3C Metal. Well done. Hey. Our fourth company, Inenzo Water. Are they here? Okay, maybe if you can check, we'll move on to the last one. I wanted to see if I've got the name right. Yes, I thought it's S5. SA5 Engineering. The gentleman who was smiling and nodding. I wasn't sure of this.
Thank you very much for your support.
Not okay. Thank you so much, and thank you to the companies. Thank you to Mr. Pique, Mr. Madalane. Inenzo Water could not join us today, and thank you to Mrs. Lincoln as well. Thank you, Shans. We will obviously have to then take their certificate to the company. We are moving. Now we are at the end of all the formalities. I'm just going to ask my esteemed colleague, Mr. Henri Bisalu Mafumba, to do the vote of thanks.
Principal, I think I need to check with the program director. I'm always the one that is standing between lunch, you know. She always put me at the end. But let me start with acknowledging the minister in his absence. our DGG, Mr. Zungu, who was here with us, acting CEO, Mr. Naftali, who's also still in the boardroom, our principal, college councils that are here with us, and other principals from other colleges that are here, employers, and all the guests that we have. It's truly an honor for me to deliver a vote of thanks on a special day. Why is it a special day? Because we are creating a space to offer practical simulation that can allow a youngster or an individual to be better for the work of place. And it's a milestone that we all should champion. In the keynote, our principal said it's suicidal to carry on offering theories and not allowing our students to be in workshops so that they're ready. It means closing the vote of thanks, it's really a privilege for that. And I hope that we will maintain this. To the Minister of Higher Education, it's always inspiring to see him coming to all the TVET. It's not only Northlink, but we used to say principal and RM, maybe it's because he's from the TVET. You know, he was one of the students in the TVET. That's why his passion for TVET, and not only TVET skill development, let's say skill development, it's so huge. We really want to thank him in his absence. I hope that the members will take it to him to say, we really honor his presence. He had 2 meetings, but he had to move some of them to make sure he's going to be here. That really, truly showed the commitment to skill development. To Mercita, who's our partner, we always used to say, I think sometimes when we honor Mercita, where there are other seaters that we're not acknowledging the work. But when this concept came of refurbishing and having better equipment for the new occupational qualification, Mercita took it really with all arms. And as the CEO was saying, they actually have a target of 5 TVET colleges per year. And it's something that we want to thank them in the absence of Naftali to say, carry on. One day you will have all TVET colleges becoming the center of choice of all our graduates. Our graduates are struggling to select us, TVET, as a center of choice because what we used to offer could not give them bread and butter. But with your assistance, we may change the history. It means we really want to thank you for that. My phone just closed again. Correct, I'm reading. To our industry partner, this concept of occupational program require that we have workplace and require that we sign apprentices contract. And without your assistance, we can actually close the door. Long gone the days where TVET will work alone. Currently, the strength of TVET is on how many industry partners you do have. Because we should not be calling a center of specialization if we don't have employers that will bring students there. I mean, your presence here and coming here to accept the certificate, it's really a true honor, and we really thank you carrying on and working with us. Thank you very much. I was thinking, when am I getting the clapping, man? To our regional office, who's represented here by our regional manager, Mr. Mabalane. Your presence and your support is truly, and we never really doubted on it. You're leading the provinces that are really championing center of specialization. If you look at the numbers, you on your own may have half of the 56 that Mr. Buthelezi is saying, if you look at both regions. It's because not only for you, but there's no competition between your principal. You know, those that you lead, if you see there, that's where I'm going from you to thanks all of them that are here representing because of your call. You can see we have the Northern Cape and we have all the principal. It's because you have cultivated the skill of not a competition but working together. Hence we can see that the Western Cape and the Northern Cape are leading, and we really want to thank you, and thanking you also for your speeches and your presence here. Thank you. To SACPO, we have both We have the chairperson, Mr. Christada, and we also have our regional chairperson. Obviously, we're still in the Western Cape and Northern Cape region. It means we're still biased there. He's there. It means we really want to thank you for the leadership. You lead all the colleges and making sure that you can come and see what we really opening and assisting. That is very good. Thank you very much. To our SRC, the SRC spoke. I don't see them, but they were here. Thank you very much. Oh, there's the SRC. Thank you for really leading us. Without you, we cannot. And you sometimes hold us accountable. You sometimes want to see that we offer quality education. We offer workplace. We offer practical training. And I hope that you are happy when you see these centers of specialization being in the number that they are. And really, we want to thank you for your support. Thank you. To the college principal, I mostly say I don't like to thank him or I don't like to thank him, and because it's one of the person that whatever goes wrong here, he's ahead, he's the first to go. But I think, colleague, if you look at where we come from the day that the principal took this college, moving from barely 3 to 11 center, and from the 11 center moving to 52 occupational program where all our campuses are really driving occupational. And we really want to thank, because it takes a leader to drive in this complex. Moving in the occupational, it's a very complex space. There's so much dynamic. And we really want to thank him. Like I say, I don't know if he deserves the thanks, but let it be. He doesn't want it, but we really want to thank you. And I hope that you keep on leading us with all the challenges that we give you, that you keep on leading us and you do not leave your point where you say, we do not want to see a student living here and become unemployed because of what we are offering. And if you keep on keeping that team, we will only offer program linked to industry. And thank you very much. Last, but we also have our college management and our council who also came. We can see we only spoke about the deputy chair who's here, Gwen. She's a champion. When we say champion, she drives. She's always there. She wants to see result. And she's here with her whole team. The college councils are here. They're always here to support. They're every way working so that we can give result. We really want to thank them, just for them being here. Thank you very much. To our college management, our executive management that are here, starting from all the EM member, campus managers, and other managers that has made sure that we can work together and deliver this. I really want to thank you, and I hope that you are happy on what you're seeing today. Last and least, I don't know if it's last or least, the both, to facilitators, students, those that work beyond the scene to make sure the workplace are ready, to make sure that we have stand. To the GA that we're not going to thank now, but they were working every day. To the painters that are every time. We assume that is their work, but we really want to thank them that today they've made it possible. Colleague, with all those one, if I've missed someone, I don't know. I've seen Mr. Butelezi here, but sometimes when you thank DHET, you assume that from the minister to DG, they all in. It means, if I've missed you, Mr. Butelezi, it was by purpose. But really, on those few notes, I really want to thank everyone, and I hope that you enjoy your tour. And the session is not closed. I was told I must give it back to the MC. But really, thank you very much.
Thank you, Henry Bisalu Mafumba. You will note, RM, we are at a very diverse college. Did you feel the French come through there? Vuvuzela, he was just vuvuzelaing. So thank you, Henry. And don't worry if you've left out anyone. I think the intention was to thank everybody. It doesn't matter how big your task was, how small your task was, how insignificant it was, but I know you meant it with all your heart. So thank you to you as well for the vote of thanks. Right, we have now come to the end of all the formalities, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 announcements. We will do the walkabout, but we are also so close to lunch. So we will propose that you do the walkabout. Those of you who have already seen the workshop, obviously you don't have to. You can proceed to lunch, but I'm going to ask you that you exit this way, and then you'll obviously serve yourself. It's buffet. And then if you want to come back to the venue, just so that we don't have congestion of traffic flowing in different directions, you can then exit from the foyer after having taken your lunch, and then move back into this venue, because this is where we are going to have our lunch as well. I see they've also put some lovely chairs out there. Those people who are getting cold in this venue, you can go and warm up now. Those who felt it's a bit hot, the air cons will still assist you. I just want to say welcome to our principal from Northern Cape Urban. I was told by RM that there are still principals traveling here, and I said, oh, they must be coming to the meeting. I heard there's a meeting. They says, no, they're coming to your event. So, Ma'am Mokokong, thank you so much. As much as you missed the first half, we are very pleased that you joined us, and I'm sure you're going to take a walkabout with us now. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, by the powers vested in me, I now officially close this session. Please enjoy the rest of the day with us. Thank you. Mr. Mbulelo Pepese, this gentleman here with his blue and navy striped shirt, he will take us on the Center of Specialization tour. Please follow him.